Welcome to ASFN. Yeah, it's early morning here at Sodwana. Our first bait. It's got absolutely smoked and either burnt off or broken by Blackfin, and not a great start.
What happened there to Wesley just now is a typical example of a Blackfin. Like I've explained before on the show, over the years we've all tried different ways of catching Blackfin, and the method that works for me is to fish with a very loose drag. So if that fish takes me down, I'll hold the spool, and if I'm sure the hooks are set, I'll let go, and it's basically a very loose spool. So when the fish wraps the line around his body and jumps and flexes, it's not under tension, so he can't break the line. So I let him run as far as possible till I think the fish is tired, and I slowly start tightening the drag, and then strike rate's much better like it, which I found. There we go, plain simple bait, very tasty though.
The thing about fishing early in the morning is, especially in the summer, you've only got a few hours to fish with. So I'm going to maximize my time. I've got a big bait out on the slide, and I'm going to throw a bait that I'm going to target a sandy or honeycomb with, which is a red eye head. Right, I'm doing that Blackfin thing. Just letting it run in case it's a black.
That feels good. Let's hope we're third time lucky here this morning.
We've actually got a long gutter, deep gutter running out here. There's a bank of about 500-600 meters long. That same bank I fought that lemon shark on the other day. And with it being full now, this is like a river running out, and the fish actually is coming out here. And I said to Wes, look at decent fish, and it's going to scream out of this gutter deep sea. That's exactly where it's going. Right, that fish is really going for it. My drag's tight now, it's still taking a lot of line. What I did there now, I just walked 200 meters down the beach to get this fish out of that strong current, because as you can see, things are getting a little bit hectic here now, and I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, but confident though that I'll turn him eventually. First 5 meters of line I gained there. I think I have about 150 meters of braid left on my reel. That fish, when it took off, we were chatting about the Blackfin early on. No bumping, no jumping, nothing. So I don't want to predict yet, because I've been wrong yet Sodwana a few times now about the fish I've hooked. Just for those guys that are starting to fish now, when you straight stick a fish the way we do it here, always keep your tip up. There's a little bit of leverage, because by straight sticking you're putting a lot of pressure on the fish and on your line and your tackle. So what I do, I push down with this arm and pull up my left hand or left arm, and that keeps the tip up. So if that fish suddenly turns and goes, you got a bit of play, and that normally protects your line from parting. It took me half an hour to reel in that bit of line, and it's all gone again. Alright, I managed to gain about, I guess, 150 meters line. Fish took all of it again, but we're on a very, very long bank here. It goes out 400 meters out, and to the left here is a big hole here. The fish has now started swimming that way, so I'm going to try and actually guide it into the hole. Here at Sodwana we're very lucky. We've got these high dunes, and I found with these big fish, sometimes when you just elevate yourself, we must be a good 60 meters above sea level now. You just change the angle at which you're pulling that fish, and you're actually bringing up the surface, and it comes easier. So I tried the walking up and down the beach down there, but it's just too strong for me, and keeps on taking the line that I gain. Getting a good workout here this morning. Two and a half hours later, main line back on the reel, 300 meters to go. my last heel onto my new heel. This one's straight in front of the hole here. Fish is almost, I think it's right on the outside edge of this hole. Very, very strong, just lying there. Hopefully I can keep it in this hole. Down here is quite an easy place to land the fish.
Mr. Skippers is doing what he does best again. We got broken by some fish this morning, and Rudolph is using his skill that he has for fighting big fish, and it looks like he's doing well here after 3 hours. But it's probably 35 degrees up here in Zululand. It's not an easy task. You got to keep rehydrated.
Oh, I'm tired. I won't be lying to you, I'm tired. Oh, at last. That was an extremely hard fight. 3.5 hours, very hot. Blackfin shark, about 90 kilos. And the fact that it's foul hook didn't help at all. Look at this hook where it is. Look right here. In the pick, just makes the fight a little bit harder. Adds on about 2 hours to the fight. Okay. Well, that brings an end our morning session here at Sodwana. Water's running away. I think it's time for a late breakfast. We started off this morning. Wesley lost a very good fish, and eventually we managed to get a fish on the hook and land it. Great fun, and I'm a bit tired now, so I think I need a rest.
Guys, the idea of catching a blackfin is always quite it's always quite a big task, but actually foul looking one in the peckfin, when you got a huge current rushing out to sea, that's a massive task. And you did well, pal.
Yeah, great, thanks man.